It's already rolling. It's rolling.
Okay.
Just edit out the first few minutes.
We ready?
Whenever you are, Captain.
Welcome back to Tag 'em and Bag 'em, everybody. I'm Jay.
And I'm Jackie.
And we're ready to break down the show from last night, Wake the Dead. Oh, boy, have we got some stuff to talk about, because that show was amazing.
Yeah, top tier.
I'm like out of breath just thinking about it.
We were pretty exhausted afterwards. There were some big changes, some big events that happened, some big announcements that took place, some special guests that we had. You would almost say it was comparable to Legacy, really. So I'm kind of scared to see what happens in Legacy, because Legacy is like HCW's WrestleMania. So yeah. I'm kind of terrified. But before we get started, we're in the podcast room.
Still a work in progress.
It is still a work in progress. So yes, it looks like a mess, but just so you can get a little sneak peek, we do have a room. It's just full of stuff.
Nice hard table.
Yeah, it'll be nice because we can...
Might get some decorations on it eventually. We'll see.
I don't know about that. I tend to mess stuff up when we're flailing about.
It's wide though. We can't reach all the way.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting when we have to pause and stop video and all the things. So it's going to be a lot more editing, I believe. But anyway, we are here, and we're going to keep you posted. And so we're going to record in this room. It's a lot easier. The dogs don't throw a fit nearly as much when we're in here versus when we're in the front room, and they think they own the house. So we're going to hide in a room.
We're going to sneak away from them.
So that they can, so we don't have to kick them out of the house, basically, unless...
Especially since it's raining out.
It is raining.
That's why we decided to do this.
True enough. Yeah. When we have guests over, that'll be an interesting feat to have to overcome, but we will overcome.
And it looks a little small, but trust me, it's a lot bigger that way.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you're not seeing. It's boxes of wrestling shit. Just boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes. And right next to Jay is all of our sound equipment and a coffin.
And a coffin.
And a coffin.
We do own a coffin.
We do. It's going out in the yard, though.
Yeah, eventually.
So, yeah, last night was Osage Heartland Championship Wrestling's Wake the Dead, which I love their name of their Halloween show, Wake the Dead. It was a great turnout. The VIP match was probably the loudest crowd for a VIP that I've heard.
Yeah.
In quite a while. So that was nice. But what was your favorite match?
Hands down. You already know it.
I already know, but you get to say it anyway.
Sugar Kane Carter versus Chance Carrigan was
the best match in indie wrestling that Heartland Championship has ever seen.
Yes.
Hands down.
Definitely the best in HCW.
It was an emotional roller coaster because we already knew that it was coming. We predicted it. If you didn't get to watch our prediction video, we predicted that it was coming, but it didn't make it any easier, and it was a hell of a ride. And afterwards, I wanted to go to bed, but then we have a new sponsor. HCW has a new sponsor, CJ's Bar and Grill. So that means that all after parties are at CJ's Bar and Grill, which we had never been there before. No. It's a tiny little place.
Yeah.
It's interesting fitting a bunch of wrestlers in a tiny little place, but they did it, and the food was decent, and the drinks were good, and the wait staff was helpful, so good on you. And the karaoke was a-flowing.
Yes, it was.
So
it actually sounded really good too last night, comparably. I mean,
yeah, Ruby was up there, but doing Ruby things. Ruby was just grooving.
Well, I was just talking about the sound quality in general.
Oh yeah, I wasn't screaming.
Yeah,
so that was nice.
And the music wasn't like either lower or higher than people's voices. It was like spot on where it needed to be.
Which is exactly the kind of karaoke you like. So
I love.
Guaranteed, at least once this season, Jay's going to be up on the mic.
Maybe a couple times. We'll see.
Jay loves him some karaoke. You ain't getting me up there.
Yeah. And unfortunately, none of the guys from HCW have got to see me sing yet, so.
I'm not getting up there. I don't care if they've seen me or not.
I'm going to have her come up there and be my backup.
I don't care how professional I used to be. I don't want to.
I'll sing Total Eclipse of My Heart, and she could be the turnaround person.
Turn around.
Yeah, see, she's got that down.
I'll do the white man bite lip thing in the background, just be your dance. Like what is that music video from the 80s? Where the girls are just standing there with the guitars.
Robert Palmer.
Yeah, I'll be a Palmer girl.
Be my Robert Palmer girl.
I don't look that good, but I mean, I could do that. So yeah, but so Billy has started a war with us, and so far he's winning all these battles because damn it, Mr. Simmons, you suck. Because it was announced that it was supposed to be a 6-man rumble.
Turned out to be a 16-man
It's like he went back there and he said, everybody on the roster, go into the ring.
Well, no, because we saw some new faces, too.
But, excuse me, yes, but still, it was insane.
It was insane.
That ring was not meant to hold 16 people at one time. We have to expand the ring. So it was decided on in September, right?
Yes.
That because Simon beat Kit, that Simon got to come in last.
Yes.
Kit was the first one in the ring. And I'm so sorry. I'm sure Kit is resting up today. I'm sure he has not woken up. He's still asleep. No matter what his dogs and or cats have said about it, I would be dead to the world.
I can tell you, I bet you Mr. Gavin Bush, who was the second entrance, is beat down a little bit today,
He's still icing his chest. Y'all were mean. You know he's a kid.
Yeah.
He's got like 50 years left in his life at least.
You know what? He ripped our sign, so you kind of deserved it.
Yeah, he did. And it wasn't even a sign that was insulting.
You got lucky that Mom and Dad didn't beat your butt, boy.
Grounded, Gavin. Yeah, came right up and ripped my sign, and my sign said,
Vote for Bush.
Vote for Bush. He is not a crook.
But apparently he is.
So that crook ripped my sign right in half.
He did it so nonchalantly, too. He came up like he liked it. He grabbed it like, oh, this is nice. Yep. It's like, oh, you suck.
I didn't think I was going to get it back. So now I have to like put duct tape on it like the old ECW way. Just put duct tape on it. I'll make it look like stitches.
Yeah.
And that'll be his sign he never gets another sign.
Yeah.
But Kit comes out and he does Kit things. You know, he's dancing. He came out to Ghostbusters, which was great. And he's on the tables and everything. And he comes over to us and he goes, where's my sign? And guess what?
We didn't have it prepared.
We were not prepared. We did not divide up the signs. Somebody who I said, hey, did you grab all the signs? And he said, yeah.
Yeah, that somebody didn't.
He didn't.
I'm somebody.
Not pointing fingers. But I'm pointing fingers because I specifically asked you before we left the house, did you get all the signs? Yes. I did, dear. So when I'm there, did you bring this sign? No. Did you bring this sign? No.
Yeah.
Where's my this sign? Well, it's here. Oh, it's at home.
It's at home. I'm
God
sorry.
bless America. So, yeah. By the time Kit got in the ring, though, I found my sign. And my sign for Kit says, Kit Reaver, making bald men great again.
Yep. Bringing that BDE, bald dude energy.
That should be on his next shirt. And we got new shirts.
Yeah.
We do. I told you before we went to the show, we should not spend any more money on shirts.
She let me go by myself. I tell her, don't let me go by myself.
I'm so afraid to leave our seats because they're such good seats.
She thinks somebody's going to steal them. I think we've established that those are...
I know, but I've seen... Dick stole chairs.
He does steal chairs.
And then, Blade comes and steals our gloves and then wipes his butt with them. So...
Yeah. I was sitting there and she didn't tell me till after I started smelling them.
I was like, hey, by the way...
Guess what?
Luckily, it was before he wrestled.
Yeah, right.
Because afterwards, why do I smell onions everywhere I go? So, yeah, Kit was the first one in, and we were ready for a good party. And Gavin was the second one in, and he was doing Gavin Bush things. being a dick.
Dick.
And so, yeah, he ripped my sign. So I believe we should bring back what Jordan used to say is rest in peace for Jay's sign, with justice for Jay's signs. Well, justice for our signs.
Yeah,
oh, so
you were the one holding that.
Yeah, and it's my sign. But also, we have huge news for our show.
Yeah.
So we are official HCW sponsors.
Got our name on the flyer and everything.
We got to sponsor the main event.
Yeah.
Which happens to be the best match we've ever seen HCW ever do.
We were a little giddy.
And then the new posters got our little logo on it. And I don't know if nobody said anything, but we went in costume last night. We went as the Dudley Boys, but we were the Deadlies.
You can see behind us.
Yeah.
He's got our Deadly
probably
shirt
can't
on.
really see it. It's our shirt. And then we have, mine says tag 'em on the back and his says bag 'em. So I don't know if we're going to turn it into merch. It was just a lot of fun. We had our glasses, which he's also wearing with the tape in the center. And I don't know. I was feeling super, super fun last night. We had the camo pants and everything. But nobody said nothing.
Billy did. After the show, Billy did. He said those were great Dudley Boy costumes. It's like, yeah, did you see the back?
Somebody loves us. Yay. So, sorry to get off subject. But anyway, first was Kit, then was Gavin. So they start fighting. And then in runs Paradox. And Paradox is probably ice in his hand today.
Yeah.
Jesus
He chopped
Christ.
every single person. And I want to say right now, I think Paradox has got the strongest chops in HCW.
The most ridiculous. The clap that came off of every chop. Not one chop, not two chops. Every single chop. I was holding on to Jay like this the whole time. Like, oh my
every
God.
Time somebody got chopped, we're like, just stop. Just stop.
That poor guy. And then, of course, listening to Jeff say something about what we said about Gavin's chest bush not coming in correct. It's definitely not coming in now.
Yeah, no.
After
that.
He got chopped so much. That was considered child abuse.
Yeah.
Because he's not 21. He's still a kid. Somebody should call CPS. So Paradox comes in. Everybody gets to fighting.
Followed by Morningstar. He was the fourth competitor.
But you know how Paradox does that cartwheel?
Yes.
And he does the cartwheel into an elbow? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay, so Gavin attempted to do the same thing.
You can't do cartwheels.
Buddy.
He tried. It was more like a round off, but a very, very sloppy round
It
off.
was like a 2-year-old who's first learning how to do a cartwheel. It was very funny.
Good comparison.
So not for you. Or practice.
I'd stick to the flicking your hair, bud.
Oh, the funny part was, what was it? It was Kit was grabbing him by the hair and he goes, his hair smells so good. So good on you. Glad you showered. Because he said your product, whatever products, the Bush product line, smells decent.
And where can we get that product?
I'm sure it's made of children's tears.
Yeah. I like a good smelling shampoo.
Well, yeah, we do. So Morningstar comes out, which I think is Josie.
Looks an awful lot like Jack Perry.
Looks an awful like Josie.
But we have seen him before. I think they said back at the Red Kettle Rumble. Is that what they said?
Yeah, I think, there was a Rumble at the Red Kettle Rumble.
I think he was at that there.
I think so. Because but we're old and we don't remember everything. We have to check our notes, which is why we have notes.
Even though we watched the show twice.
Literally. I mean, I've got a good handle on things, but, after, my memory for certain spots is not as good as it used to be.
Yeah.
Now, if we would have done this 20 years ago, it would have been great. Of course, you would have been in the ring and I'd been doing this by myself.
Well, especially like during a match like this where there are 16 competitors and it filled up. Like nobody got thrown out for a long time.
Yeah, because then we got Hector came in.
No, you forgot. No, you got Jose.
Jose came after. Jose was in fifth. Yes. That's right. And then Hector comes in, and then there's Ruthless Chops from Paradox everywhere.
Like I said, every time somebody came in, that was like hey, welcome to the match.
Yeah, it was
bad.
Stuff just flew everywhere.
Really?
I don't even know where it came from. Your hands dusty?
I don't think so.
Right,
well,
Dusty
maybe
Rhodes.
I was putting this table together.
Yeah, that's true.
So that could be what
so I just saw
glitter and
So
hopes
yeah,
and dreams.
Paradox's way to say hi is not a handshake, it's chop.
Chop.
And so I will never say hi to Paradox.
Yeah.
Ever.
I'll just
No.
kind of wave at him from a distance.
Hi, bro. And then Zachariah Creed, who we've seen
This is like our
several
third
times with
time. It's
HGW, but we also saw him just a couple weeks ago in Nightlife.
Yeah.
So good on you, bro. Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
And then in comes the freight train Shane Davis. Who's making traction. He's growing. He's doing some good things. We like to see it.
They're cheering.
Every single time we see him, he improves.
Yeah.
So just as a kid who just graduated, I think they said 2 months ago. Good for him. Already being
spotlighted. I mean, you've been in
people
matches.
are remembering his name.
Yeah, almost,
that's the thing.
That's the thing. Yes, people are starting to talk
you can
about
come
you
in
too.
exactly. If you can come into a Rumble and people like I don't remember you, like who is that guy?
Yeah.
Don't know his name, but people remember Shane Davis, and so that was well on you. Congratulations. Keep up the good work because you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
You have great mentors around you. You have a great team to learn from. So I could see him doing big things.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
So then 9th was Eli Holiday.
He was a new guy.
He was new. I believe he's one of Billy's kids. I think he's one of Billy's kids.
I like the look. I like how he came in wearing the sports glasses and everything.
Is that who that was?
Yeah, the big guy with the with the pink and blue.
Yeah, we do. He was fun. I couldn't tell what his entrance music was.
No.
Off the top. But it
was loud.
That
whole match was loud.
Leotard? Unitites? I don't know. I liked them. I dug them. Very 80s.
Yeah.
Very 80s. And then in comes freaking Michael, God bless it, Maverick. And he came to win.
He came to win.
He came to destroy every mofo because I think at the end of it, he ended up throwing out 7 people by himself without help.
Well, as soon as he came in, his first victim was Shane Davis.
Yeah, picked him off right off. And then in come number 11 was
I think he pronounced it Pyatt Outtree.
Pyatt?
Or tear, I think. I actually is what he said. I don't.
We apologize for not getting your name right because one, we couldn't hear it, and 2,
when they sent us the spelling of it,
it wasn't easy to read, which is okay.
Not easy to read.
But since this is the very first time we've seen you, and I think he is also one of Billy's kids.
Don't worry, we will learn it.
We will get it. So the new kids that came in, because he's the third new kid. Second new kid.
He's the second one that came in. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
For a Rumble. I mean, you didn't last very long.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect you to.
But right after he came in, Eli Holiday got thrown right out by Michael Maverick.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's actually that's the second one because he got Shane and then he got Eli Holiday and then the 11th one.
Yeah, the guy, the number 11, the Pyatt, or however you say your name, and I apologize again. He got thrown pretty much right
by Maverick.
By Maverick.
So he did 3 in a row, and Michael Maverick was keeping count at the same time. He was like, "That's 3."
That's 3.
And then 12 comes in, and that's Arthur A. Royal, who is also a newcomer.
Yes.
And then he was eliminated by Michael Maverick, and then Bush was eliminated by Maverick, and then in came Barefoot Brandon Cottonwood. Now we haven't seen Brandon Cottonwood in a while.
It's weird. I think they were calling him Bigfoot Brandon Cottonwood last night.
Were they really?
I believe they were.
Is he not Barefoot Brandon? He's Barefoot Brandon Cottonwood.
I thought he was barefoot.
He's
we know
Cotton Eye
Brandon
Joe.
Cottonwood, and we know he loves to dance. And
He loves Cotton Eye Joe.
He wrestles barefoot, so that's why we were.
I hate that so much.
Hey,
Buddy needs to wear.
Hillbilly do hillbilly things. You know what I mean?
Look, my family's from the hills.
I bet he drinks moonshine and
probably
hunts
not.
rabbits too.
You know, he probably drinks that Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know. So Barefoot Brandon comes in and he's dancing and living it up. And then Morningstar got eliminated by
Michael Maverick.
Yeah. And then Zachary Creed got eliminated by Jose. Yeah. And Paradox. They had to team up.
Yeah.
And there were some interesting things going on in the ring where people were saving people and people were helping people out, which you didn't think would happen.
Yeah. Paradox and Jose kind of were like I don't know if they were one-upping each other.
Paradox saved Jose from getting tossed out, and then they team up to get Creed out.
Yeah, and they were doing the same moves. Like he'd go over and he'd do his knee, and then Jose
what's
run
that
over
about? Are we gonna
knee.
have a new tag team?
He did Jose did his cartwheel.
Oh yeah, but
you know,
Jose actually pulled it off.
Yeah, he did
so
a good job.
Gavin,
did better.
If you want to learn to do it, talk to Jose.
Yeah.
And the city of Wichita pops for Jose so hard
all the time.
But 14th in was Darren Jekyll, and he's a beast. And he comes in and he starts dominating,
so
beating the hell out of everybody.
The Seventh Seal's got a little bit upper hand on everybody.
But yeah, there's 2 of them in there.
Yeah.
But then 15th in is T2G, Tommy Too Good. We love a good Tommy Too Good. And then right away, the Kings, because you got both Darren Jekyll and Michael Maverick in there, so they are automatically going to get together, and they threw out Hector. And so then number 16, of course, was Mr. Simon. So Simon comes in, and then did Simon eliminate Brandon?
Maverick.
Oh, so Brandon Cottonwood also got eliminated by Maverick, so that makes 7.
Yeah,
not to
mention, I guess if you're counting the double elimination with them too, that was 7.
So then T2G gets eliminated next by Maverick and Simon because they're all part of 7th Seal. And then Maverick accidentally got eliminated by Paradox. Jose gets eliminated by Simon and Jekyll. Jekyll got eliminated by Kit, and then Paradox got eliminated by Simon, and then Simon got eliminated by Kit. But how that worked out was Paradox, Simon, and Kit were in, right? Yeah. And so Kit gets Paradox over the ropes, but
Simon
his
was
legs
around the ring,
Yeah, his legs were still on the ring.
So he come up from behind and yanked him off.
Pulled him out, and so then it was left with Simon and
Kit Reaver.
And very quickly, Kit Reaver just kind of... And he's the winner.
He's your new number 1
First
contender.
one in, but he's the number 1 contender for the Heartland Championship. Yeah, that's crazy.
Good job.
Was that for the Independence Champion?
I think
no, that was for the Heartland.
Yeah,
that was for Ray.
To go up against Ray.
So we'll get in November 22nd, I believe, that back at Osage, we're going to get a Kit Reaver and Paradox match that we should have got.
Ray.
Sorry, Kit Reaver and Ray match that we should have got
in Salina.
But we didn't because 7th Seal destroyed it. So at this point, Billy just hit the gas. I'm not even sure if he knows where the brake is, but somebody needs to show him that it's on the other side. Yeah. Like the gas and brake.
I think he took the brake completely out.
Yeah.
He cut the line.
It's like bumper cars where you only have one pedal.
Yeah.
And you just hit that pedal.
It depends on how you turn the wheels, what's going to do whatever. So
he's just bumping into shit.
Just bumping into shit as he goes.
Yeah. Like back when I was a kid, if you go to Worlds of Fun, they used to have old cars on tracks.
Yeah, they still do, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I haven't been there in I went in 91. Shut up. I know half of y'all ain't even born by then. But anyway, I think it was a rope pull track. You didn't even need the gas pedal.
What it was is it had 2 little wheels on the bottom of it that were on not
Yeah, but I don't know that it mattered
it had like this long metal thing, and it's like it would hit the metal thing, and that's which way it turned. So you didn't actually have to turn the wheel.
You didn't steer. You didn't actually hit the gas. You didn't stop. So I think that's pretty much what we're just being pulled along.
Yeah.
Billy is definitely steering this car, unfortunately. So that was a great match. A great rumble. And I think we're going to get a lot of stories from this rumble. I think there's a lot of potential. I saw some possible tag teaming, possible friendships forming. Possible rivals. I think Bush needs to reevaluate his whole life.
Yes. Yeah.
His cartwheel skills, not up to par.
Not at all.
He needs to start wearing how what the Shield used to wear when they'd come out? Those vests?
Chest protectors.
Bush needs one. He needs to come out like Casey Jones and the Ninja Turtles. Just full hockey gear. Some kind of... I'm sorry. I'm showing my age, definitely. But I feel bad. We're praying for you, Gavin. And Paradox should be icing his hand today. I bet his hands are swollen. Yeah. Because there was a time where he was going... I was like, damn, that motherfucker's on fire. It would burn, guaranteed. So that leaves us into the second match.
Which was the first official match of the show, not the VIP match.
Yeah, so this one was, Ray is the Heartland champion. Mm-hmm. And Dickie wanted this match with Ray to take his belt, prove that Ray's not good enough, and get back his company. So that was how it was set up.
Dickie had a game plan, too, going into this match. Before the bell even rung, he attacked Ray with the chair.
So many times.
How
did... But Ray told him, he said, don't you dare call up this match.
Yeah.
And...
hit him in the head with the chair.
So Josie was the ref on that one, and he had him ring the bell after Ray got his ass kicked and said, don't stop this match. And so...
he had Ray down for a good while, and every time he pinned him, he was nonchalantly just sticking his foot on him like, such an arrogant pin. And you know, Dickie, you really wouldn't have been able to win like that. But at that point, I don't even know if you really wanted to.
No, I think he was trying to embarrass Ray. I think you're right.
He
was trying to embarrass him and make him look like... And they both were wearing their MMA gear.
They were.
I noticed that. But Jeff also mentioned it in commentary, so it confirmed it for me. But best friends for 10 years, you know, they started the faction, they started training together, and then for it to come down to this, I was hoping it was going to be kind of a bury the hatchet kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, but Dickie does Dickie things, and Dickie tried to embarrass Ray, and she kept trying to pin him with just one foot.
At some point, Kevin Kelly called, and I got a little bit of problem with this, he called Dickie morbidly obese. Oh, yeah. Now, sir, we pick up dead people for a living.
He's not morbidly obese.
Morbidly obese, and it's not pretty.
He can still use his arms. He can still put them down.
He can still move.
He's just a little hefty.
I bet he ain't got a big divot in his bed like some people either, you know.
They don't have to cut a wall down to get him out.
Yeah.
He's good. Plus, he's still on his feet. He's still walking. And so, Dickie brought in a table and I think Ray was sitting on the turnbuckle, and Dickie brought in a table and was going to
suplex?
Fall away slam maybe, or suplex or something into the table.
Superplex.
And then Ray, I don't know, somebody gave him like smelling salts or something and came together, and he kicked him?
No, he just pushed him. Oh, he punched him, I believe. He punched him.
And so Dickie went through his own table.
You brought it in, you got it.
And that motherfucking table fell into 3 pieces.
It's almost a rule, though. You bring something in, you better expect your ass to get put through it. You know what I mean? Like Drake with the thumbtacks. You brought those thumbtacks in, he got his ass stuck by him.
Well, and then Dickie's climbing out of that table, and that's when we started losing our shit, as in kick this man.
Yeah.
And I think I screamed kick that man so much last night. I didn't have a voice. I'm surprised I have a voice now, but eventually I ran out of things to say because I was flabbergasted.
He kicked him all right.
He kicked the shit out of him. He kicked him. And then he did the kick him again. And then the third one, he was just fucking kicking the shit out of him.
One after another.
So Ray ended up winning. Yeah. Ray pinned Dickie. Ray retains his title. Dickie gets shit. But also...
he went to shake his hand afterwards. Mm-hmm. And Dickie kind of like kneeled down and... Basically, to me, it seemed like he handed Ray the Empire.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
That's what it looked like. And it was a beautiful moment. And afterwards, Dickie got a little emotional.
I did. Because even though Dickie does Dickie things, I love each and every one of these wrestlers. And this was announced as Dickie's last wrestling match. Now, it's not his last time in HCW. He'll still do Dickie things.
But he ain't never going to compete in a ring.
Not going to. So Dickie sits down after losing the match and losing to Ray, who was his best friend, losing the Empire, losing everything, because now he has no one. He sits down and he unlaced his belts, or his shoes, his boots, and he left him in the ring. And by then I was a blubbering mess. Yeah. I was just absolutely.
She started a thank you Dickie chant, which people followed along.
They did.
I don't think some people understood it, but
and they may not. But it was deserved.
Yes.
Because no matter what, your favorite heel, that's like not appreciating the Macho Man who was a heel, or when he was doing his heel run, or not appreciating certain wrestlers just because they were a heel.
Like
you still appreciate them.
Like exactly. For instance, I hated Rick Rude growing up.
But how much do you appreciate him now?
But he is actually one of my favorite wrestlers, because if it wasn't for Rick Rude, I would not be a wrestling fan.
Exactly.
He was the reason. Him and Jake Roberts were the reason I started watching.
You have to have the good guys you have to have the bad guys to make the good guys look really good. And Dickie does his job really well. And unfortunately, we hadn't got to see him wrestle in person. So that was our first time seeing him wrestle in person. Now we've seen
him online.
We'd seen him, but we hadn't made it to one. And this is also the last time. But I was really glad we got to be a part of it. Yeah. And got to see it. And well deserved. He deserved the thank you Dickie chance. And I would do it again. Mm-hmm. So if anybody's got a problem with it, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care what your opinion is.
For you.
Suck it. So then, I'm gonna let you. This is the second match.
Third match, but second official match.
Yeah. So
it was Bruiser versus Aaron Helms.
Bruisador Valencia versus Aaron the Prodigy Helms.
Hair versus mask. And it was a battle for breast cancer.
Yeah.
And Helms came out and did his Helms things, telling everybody that,
Tell him about the match and why the match is important. Which is what he did when Helms grabbed the mic. Doing Helms things. Helms always grabs the mic.
He grabbed the mic.
Announces himself. And then talks about why he wants this match. I want this match. And that's what Helms did when he came out.
Yeah.
But then Bruiser comes out.
Yeah. Bruiser comes out and he walks by.
Because Bobby said the best smelling wrestler at HCW by Tagman Bagum says
he's the best smelling wrestler. So he ran by and he's like,
and he does. He still smells so good. I wish he should teach a class because we get such an up close perspective of these wrestlers that y'all are working. You're not going to smell good when you're working out.
Yeah.
Some of you smell worse than others. But Bruiser, even after a match, still smells like fucking coconut. So, lessons need to be learned because he is the best smelling luchador.
He should start doing the Old Spice commercials.
He doesn't smell like perspirant.
Yeah, he doesn't smell like perspirant. However, this match, man, those guys,
those two are huge.
Beat the snot out of each other,
and they're both huge. Yeah. When commentary was going on, which by the way, Kelly and Kelly and Jeff were so fun together.
So funny.
They did great. I liked that a lot. But I think what they said was that their Bruiser or Helms, neither one of them are used to having somebody close to their size. They're used to being the biggest person in the ring, so wrestling somebody close to your size had to be different for them, if not a struggle.
Yeah.
A little bit. But those two beat the shit out of each other. They damn near killed each other.
And Kevin Kelly also made a point that I never put it together. I never thought of it, but he said that Mr. Helms reminds him a lot of John Tenta, a.k.a. the Earthquake. And I'd say that's a pretty big compliment.
But it's accurate. And I would have never thought of that until, especially now that he shaved his head.
Yeah. Well, she just gave away the winning.
Sorry.
So Helms lost.
Now, he definitely, if you put the two together, short of the beard, wow. I think it's because of the outside perspective. You see things like when people come and say that your daughter looks like you, but you don't see that. When other people see it, that's probably why that perspective is. So yeah, sorry.
So the way the ending happened though, Hector came out before the match was over with the scissors, like, I got scissors.
Yeah, look, bro, I know you from Wichita. You said
I think he's actually from Dodge, but
He's from Kansas.
Yeah, he's Kansas boy.
But he said the way he said that, I got these scissors. It just fucking, I lost it. And it was a choke slam, right?
Yeah, he choke slammed Helms.
Bruiser choke slammed Helms for the win. And that was a brutal match. The chops were okay. There were a couple of spots.
I think it was more the clubbing blows that...
Oh, it's potatoes everywhere. There's mashed potatoes
moves.
still in that ring today. Smells like butter.
Yeah.
And coconut. But so Bruiser grabs the scissors and Hector holds him down on a chair. Mm-hmm. And I'm the whole time like, Helms is like fighting like this, and I'm like, don't stab him in the head with the scissors.
But he cuts off that ponytail first. Oh. And then just went in for it and even brought us over a souvenir. Thank you, Bruiser. We didn't keep it, though.
No.
We thought about it.
I thought about it. I really did. I was going to bring it home, and then somebody said that how creepy it was for us to bring somebody else's hair home.
We were going to make a voodoo doll out of it, though.
Exactly.
Start giving Helms the win. Maybe we should have. Now I feel bad that we didn't.
I don't think he needs voodoo to win. That man is a dominant person.
But he hasn't been winning here.
But, you know, on commentary, they said that they also made a point that there was an argument back in the back, and Helms may not be working for HCW anymore.
Yeah, he got an argument. This happened during the intermission. You moved a little ahead of yourself, but this happened. But
it's okay. We're talking about Helms, so we can talk about it now.
He moved ahead in the intermission that him and an unnamed official kind of got into a heated argument, and Helms sped away.
Yeah.
But it had to happen right after the intermission, though, because during the intermission, I saw Helms out there, and his head was bald.
And he was talking.
He ended up shaving his head completely bald.
Which he may not... you may have to trim the back hair.
Yeah, that's all right. He'll get it.
Winter's coming. I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I mean, we should make him a toupee. We should have kept his hair and made him a toupee to put on, like a sweater.
I'd say at the same time, though, I bet he woke up this morning thinking, oh... I don't have to comb this. It's not all over the place. I know. It's not my mouth.
You tend to shave your head
I
frequently.
Shave my head a lot.
I'm sure his wife goes, "What the fuck did you do?"
It's for breast cancer.
Yeah, good causes and stuff.
Good causes.
Damn it. All right, so we don't know about that. We hope to get some more information. We'll probably see a promo or two, I would imagine. So I hope he is a pinnacle of HCW.
Yes.
So I hope that management sees him and gives him the opportunities that he's deserved. Because Helms is a former champion.
Yes.
And he is a beast. And he deserves the respect that he's earned. And I'm ready for Helms' return.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see Helms go for some titles. I would like to see Helms hold the Adelaide Championship.
Well, if he does that, you know, he turn it in for whatever he wants.
Whatever. And then he could be the Sunflower Champion. Heidi beat the hell out of him anyway.
Ooh, yeah. Speaking of Sunflower Championship.
Yeah.
That was our next match.
The next match was Heidi Howitzer, who is my chick. That's my chick. With Lilith Grimm, who we very much like.
We like Lilith, yeah.
But
we actually predicted Lilith to win this match.
This match, what? Yeah. I was not expecting that. It's like our friend Chris sits next to us, and he goes, Lilith has the Sunflower Championship? And she goes, yeah. And then what happens in this match? She goes, well, I missed her whole reign?
I missed her whole reign.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
We thought it was going to be a little bit longer than that. Yeah. Like at least a month.
Yeah, but Heidi came to fight. I mean, she's usually
funny. She's like screaming butt stuff and
she was focused. I
mean, she was dead serious.
She did a little bit of fun at the beginning. But
they were so evenly matched. Yeah. I think she didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
If she wanted that
Lilith
title,
was on top of, you know, if you're going to give me an opportunity, I'm going to take it.
Those two are so evenly matched as far as skill and size and strength.
Just that strength.
Heidi was not going to get an opportunity to have fun.
Yeah, no.
There was no fun to be had. Those two, Jeff did bring it up, and I said it. I don't even know how long ago I said it. You're dinging. Wow.
I want to turn that down. I thought I did have it turned down.
But Jeff said something about imagine those two as a tag team. And I had mentioned that, gosh, I don't even know how long ago I mentioned that. Long time ago. But those two would be an amazing, extremely dominant tag team. So if that ever happens, y'all be terrified. absolutely terrified.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it.
Yeah.
That would be the best tag team.
I think it'd be an awesome tag team. A dominant tag team. And I think they'd have, like Jeff said, be the 2 women that could actually win the tag team champions.
Oh, I could see them taking off of Michael Maverick and Darren Jekyll.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to see the repercussions from it with the 7th seal.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. The 7th seal's making enemies everywhere they go, though.
They are. Lilith does some awesome. She did it was like a coconut crunch, right? It was a headbutt, but it was like you heard the click from it. I'm pretty sure Heidi needs to go see a dentist today. Yeah. And then she
right after did a nice
Lilith sidewalk slam, which we have not seen yet. Like in HCW, I haven't seen anybody else do that, man.
I've seen a few. Helms does it quite often.
The sidewalk slam?
Sidewalk slam. It's just where you hold them up and fall down. Yeah.
I didn't think he did. But, so, is that the right one? Yeah. They were both throwing potatoes.
Yeah.
Potatoes.
Yeah, Heidi threw that back fist that popped the shit out of Lilith in the mouth. It was like she hit her like she owed her some money.
Yeah. And then Heidi hits her with a stunner, but Lilith kicked out.
No, she hit her twice with the stunner. The first one, she didn't fall. Remember, she hit it and
then she hit her again.
And she hit her again, and that was the win. That's how
Which
she
is
won.
funny because even KO, Kevin Owens, that's one of his finishers is a stunner. Stone Cold. But anyway, that's one is enough.
Yeah.
And Lilith had to take two to fall down. So if that don't say a lot, it should say a lot. It just says a lot to me. Like, holy shit, you damn near had to kill the woman.
Yeah.
And so now we have a new Heartland champion. Heidi is a two-time Heartland champion. Sunflower Heartland champion. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Which is not how I saw it going. I thought Lilith would hold that for a good long while, but maybe Heidi will be the champion that I want and be the one that make that belt look strong. Because right now my issue is that I feel like the belt is changing hands so much that it doesn't look strong to me. And damn near everybody gets a chance. Like, it's kind of like a merry-go-round. Like, oh, is it your turn to hold the belt?
Well, to be fair, there's not a lot of women in HCW, which I wish there was.
But I feel like we need one dominant female that's strong, and I feel like Heidi is that person. I felt like that when she had it, but she had to drop it the first time because she broke her ankle. So now she's got it back.
But afterwards...
No injuries.
After, though, Miss Mindy...
Mindy came out.
Mindy. That's all we're going to say is Miss Mindy.
Mindy came out and grabbed it off of the announcing table, grabbed the title.
And brought it out to Heidi. But it wasn't like, oh, here's your belt. It was like they stared at each other and you could tell. Notice. You could tell.
Mindy won that belt from... she fought Heidi several times.
Yeah.
But Mindy didn't get that belt until after Heidi had to drop it. So... Mindy is also a former Sunflower champion.
They did not need words to know what was going to happen after that.
More grace.
I'm pretty sure here in the future we're going to see.
There'll be a Heidi and Mindy show. It'll be a Heidi and Mindy fight, but that's not to say that we don't have a little Miss Stormy Renee coming in because she's in her singles gear and she's ready to fucking go.
Yeah, she was.
I was just thinking about last night, the first time when we saw Stormy turn heel, and she was calling me a fat bitch in the audience. And I was thinking, man, if she does a heel run, if we have a full-on woman heel, full-time heel, this women's division is about to get crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know what Miss Stormy has in store. I don't know what Mindy has in store. Mindy is heel now, and I like bitch Mindy.
Yeah.
I think she should go by bitch Mindy, personally. I like it. She don't. And it's not meant to be offensive.
Disrespectful, no.
At all. Because I like Mindy's character now. I love it. I think it's great. So, new champ.
A new champ.
And
Miss Heidi Howitzer, congratulations.
And that's one thing we need to address is the the Out of Luck Championship is vacated.
It was vacated.
But it was not addressed at all in this show.
No.
There was no talking about it, no I'm going for it, no contenders, no Rumble. I thought for sure. I mean, you mentioned that you thought that's what the
VIP
Rumble was.
Yeah, I thought the VIP.
I knew it was
announced.
announced for the Heartland Championship, but we need to know, Billy. We have questions.
Yeah,
What's going to happen with the Out of Luck champion? Are we going to see it again? Are we retiring that belt? Are we done with it?
You want to retire it, you can put me in a match and I'll win it, and then I'll walk away with it. You'll never see
Let's
me
do
again.
a 24-hour
Except in the
champ.
audience,
I want to do a 24-hour championship. I want to see videos of people getting pinned at Walmart in the ice cream section.
Where they're asleep in bed. Some coming over.
I need some R-Truth shenanigans. That's what I'm here for. I think it'd be great. So I don't know what's going to happen with the Out of Luck championship, because it didn't play a role in this event.
Not at all.
At all. Very strange. So the next match was Austin Riddick versus Brutal Bob Evans. Brutal Bob Evans came in on Saturday, and he gave a seminar to teach wrestlers and commentary with Kevin Kelly to teach about improving the wrestling and improving commentary, and we were not a part of that. But
and now that I didn't go, I'm kind of regretting it, to be fair.
Well, it wasn't for, we're not wrestlers.
No, but I mean, for what we do, it could help us out a little bit.
I mean, we could have paid the money to go.
Talk to
we
Kevin Kelly more than anything.
We were not told we couldn't go.
Yeah, it's for anybody who wanted to pay, I guess.
I just don't know. Honestly, I miss going because it was like from 12:30 to 4 or 4:30, something like that. You talk about overstimulated. By the time I'm done with this, I'd have been checked out. Mm-hmm. That's too much.
Yeah.
That'd have been all day from 12 to like 9. That's 9 hours of peopling.
Plus, we went to the bar afterwards with them.
And that was till like 1:30.
Yeah, so that'd have been like almost 12 hours.
I love you folks, but I'll be dipping. Peace be with you. I ain't going. So it was Austin Riddick versus Brutal Bob Evans. Bob said he knows what Austin has done, and was going to teach Austin a lesson, which is what we predicted. We wanted Bob Evans to teach Mr. Austin a lesson. He needed a damn lesson.
He still does.
Yeah, motherfucker.
He still does.
Friendship.
I don't think he learned it with this match, but Bob Evans, you know, he's a fun cat to watch. Let me tell you what. I think Wichita HCW fans in general kind of fell in love with Bob Evans last night.
Yeah.
He bit Austin Riddick on the nose. Jeff called it it was Kevin Kelly called it the figure 4 lip lock.
That's what we're going to do at our wedding. Figure 4 lip lock. That sounds dirty. Don't call it that.
I'm going to kiss her till she's on the ground, then I'm going to pin her down there. And then we'll... In
That's not hard to do.
In front of everybody.
The weak in the knees. Austin hit Bob with some vicious, like, chops. But Bob's chops were just as vicious as Austin's.
Yeah.
He's a more senior. What did he say? He was 53 years old?
Well, yeah, 53 years old. I say, though, Austin hit him with those chops, and Bob totally no-sold him.
No-sold the shit
They were
out
loud. They looked like they hurt, and he was just like, yeah, that wasn't nothing. It's like, are you kidding me, man?
Look, he's 50. He's not that much older than we are.
Yeah, not very much.
He's not that much older than we are. And he's an old school wrestler, and we knew that Austin had old school technique. So we were really looking forward to this match. Did it live up to your standards?
It felt pretty, like you said, it felt really nostalgic. It made me feel like a little kid.
Yeah, it reminded me of wrestling back when we first started, like when it first started coming on TV in the 80s. Yeah. You remember watching, like, he had a lot of Dusty Rhodes moves.
Yeah, good old bionic elbow.
And I remember watching on TV, you know, and it was kind of special for some older folks. That was a special moment of seeing that. You kind of forgot that you were in now. And it took me back to the 80s when I was a little kid and watching wrestling on TV. And I very much appreciated this match. I think Austin and Brutal Bob Evans put on one hell of a fight.
Yeah, but Austin had to cheat to win.
Yeah.
Use the ropes for the pin.
Austin does Austin things.
Austin does Austin things.
Yeah, he put his foot up on the rope?
Yeah, he used the ropes for leverage to pin him, and the referee, Josie, was out of position.
Out of position.
But that's okay. At least he didn't make it look like he was watching as he did it.
That's true. That's true, because that does irritate the hell out of me. Like,
it's like
if
you're
you're
looking
like
right at 'em,
literally
bud.
watching, at least pretend to look away. Like, oh, there's a bird and somebody said something, and that just So great match. Thank you, Bob Evans and Kevin Kelly, for gracing HCW with your presence, your commentary, and then the wrestling in the ring. And then Bob Evans had a lovely message to HCW fans: tag them, share them, do what you can. We try to do the best we can.
Always.
Always. And we get as much traction as we can get. And of course, we always need more traction. So the more you guys interact, the more it gives HCW interaction.
Yes.
So by helping us, you help them as well. So just to let you know, independent wrestling is very important. This is what people do to make a living. You're feeding families, you're feeding kids.
Not only that, but if you don't have independent wrestling, you don't have the big leagues.
Yeah. I mean, they're not wrestling.
You're gonna have just the same plastered wrestler all the time, and
that come from a TV show.
Yeah, that's always taught by the same person. And you know, it's good to learn a craft from
other people.
Not sticking like, you know.
You know who's this is kind of off topic, but there you have the Dusty Road School, and you've got the one you went to.
Yeah, I went to Harley Race
School.
WLW.
You know, if it wasn't for like the Finn Balor School.
Yeah. Or Shawn Michaels even back in the day. 'Cause Shawn Michaels was
even Brett has a school, the Heart School.
The dungeon.
Yeah. Like, can you imagine not passing that knowledge on to the next generation? Because because there's been some people that have joined, specifically the people that joined Judgment Day that I believe trained with Finn. And like Damian Priest, you hated Damian Priest. He got with Judgment Day, started
such improvement.
And now he's a top billed main eventer.
I like Damian Priest now. Like,
but same with Rhea.
I did not like Damian
at all.
Priest
You hated him
at all. I thought he was boring. I thought he was slow.
And you don't like there's not very many people you just don't like.
Yeah, and it's not that I don't think they can't wrestle. It's just they're boring to me. And to build a character, you got to have.
But you put him with Finn Balor, but that's just it. You're passing on this knowledge, and indie wrestling passes on the knowledge. It gives us an opportunity to showcase. Yeah. It's not trying to take away from WWE or like NXT or any of that.
Billy would have never brought in Bob Evans, and
Absolutely.
that's exactly why he brought him in, was to learn his boys some stuff that he
This isn't a bunch of backyard
them.
Kids doing stupid shit.
No.
Okay, it's not like when we were kids where we're jumping off our own roofs on mattresses that were in the house and it'll no longer in the house. This is actual people trying to show, like, this is what I've learned. They want people to come see it. They're trying to feed themselves so that they can work their way up to something bigger.
See, and we even saw that with Johnny Faith when he went to Tom Pritchard's school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Tom Pritchard, that's another guy.
Well, shit, even Dutch McLean, who we haven't seen in a while, he trained at Rhodes School.
Yeah.
Like, there have been, if it wasn't for the indie circuit wrestling, which is professional wrestling, it's just independent circuits.
Yes.
If it wasn't for that, you wouldn't have the big TV. You wouldn't have it. So support it. Because these guys that we're watching today, 100%, I could pick out at least 5 in HCW off the top of my head that are going to end up in some big company. They're going places, and I'm so here for it. And that's one thing that Kevin Kelly said specifically during the Heidi and Lilith Grimm match, during his commentary, because we always go back and watch it the next day, is that these two you could see at a WWE event easily. They're that freaking good. And HCW is so lucky that we have so many of them.
Yeah. And like Brutal Bob Evans says, is they're putting Kansas wrestling on the map.
Kansas wrestling, they used to call us the flyover state. Like, we weren't getting that much attention. But if you think about it, Ray said it on Calling All Sassholes that you mentioned the name Bobby or Billy, and people would be like, who? But then they would see Ray wrestle, and they were like, oh, who?
Who?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna write that down.
Exactly.
And they're getting traction. And it may seem slow going to you guys, but this is exciting for those of us that love these people and love all the hard work, and they are putting in the hard work. They really freaking are. I'm so damn proud of every single. There isn't one from the kid like that sat in the chair doing security, Darren Jekyll, Michael Maverick, I mean, how many of them sat in the corner and were security? Even Josie were security. Everybody starts somewhere.
Even those new kids.
And
today,
look at them
we've seen
now.
them on the side.
Dominant tag team champions.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it happens. And it's nice to see. And I could see those guys going to bigger places. So supporting them, buying their shirts. Yes, we shouldn't buy any more shit.
Tell them that they're good.
Tell them, go shake their hand and tell them good job. Or just say, hey, I'd never seen you before. That was kind of cool. Come check it out. Definitely check it out at least once. We tell all of our friends all the time. This isn't like a small backyard thing. This is huge. This is it's got production. It's got commentary. It's got sadness and happiness and heroes and villains, and it sucks you in, and then you're just like, shit, I gotta go now to Salina, which we never had any intention of ever driving an hour and a half out of our way to go see a wrestling show. But look what it was. Yeah, now we drive an hour and a half out of our way to go to a wrestling show. So
and seeing the more we learn about other wrestlers that come through, it makes us want to go see them wherever they are. You know, I mean, take Tino Valentino, for example.
Well, Billy, of course, I followed him. You followed him for a while on Facebook. I followed him for a
long while.
But
before.
Billy brought him in. Shoot. That was over a year ago.
Yeah.
Amira came to that show, and we went and got the glasses. And now he's going to be at Nightlife.
He's going to be at Nightlife, which
we're so excited to see it. And luckily, Nightlife is now going to be on Sundays, so it's not going to interfere with our Saturday Night Devastation.
No.
Because even, no matter what, we want to check out all these indie shows, but if you're going to be on a day that is the same day as an HCW show, whether it's Salina or Wichita,
we're going to HCW first.
And we try to watch them online.
Yeah. If they show them.
If they show them, if we can find them, and if we know about them.
We wish more people would be like HCW, where they would, put their shows online.
I get why they don't. Because we need people in the door. We need the audience there. We need people buying shirts. I get that. But at the same time, it is helpful for some. I'd even pay for a streaming service if there was one for just indie people. I'm sure that would cost a lot for an indie circuit. So I get why that doesn't happen. There are streaming services, but it costs a lot of money. But sometimes you have to invest a lot of money to make money.
You got to spend money to make money.
And unfortunately, we've learned that really, really well. Of course, we're not trying to make money. We're just trying to look better.
We're just trying to better the product. That's what we want. We want Kansas Wrestling, HCW, Nightlife. We want these to survive, to strive, to bring people in because we believe in it. We really do.
Yeah. And they really should be behind it. I feel sorry for people who aren't.
Yeah. You're missing out.
You really are. You're missing out on it's better than any movie. And you get to be there. And then when you get to be a part of it, it's even better.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm going to get to chop somebody. It's probably going to be the weakest chop you've ever seen. Actually, that's probably not true. I haven't practiced. But I do have a really mean left hook. Or right hook. I'm right-handed. It's a mean right hook. So
yeah, we've gotten a little off the topic there.
Yeah.
No, you go back.
No. Blade comes out during intermission.
We talked about that already.
Oh, and wiped his... that's right.
Wiped his butt with my glove right before his match.
We'll wash him.
Yeah.
It's all right.
But it was right before his match with Stormy.
Yeah.
And that was the next match.
Which was the first match after intermission, correct?
Intermission, yes.
Okay. So let's take an intermission, shall we?
Okay.
Let's... There we go. Okay. You're comfortable.
Sorry.
You're all right. Okay. I'll edit it out. It'll be fine.
So.
All right. So we are just coming back from intermission. We bought our shirts. We had a conversation with Mr. Dick. We got bullied by Blade. And then the first match back was Blade versus Stormy. And Stormy was out for revenge.
Yeah.
Stormy didn't even wait for the damn bell.
Ablazing.
Yeah, she didn't even wait.
Ring. She didn't even wait for Bobby to finish introducing her.
Yeah, no. She just came running out from behind the curtain and started going. And she dominated a good part of the first part. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, Blade is Blade. and he is Big Bad Blade.
And he dominated the majority of the match.
He was working on the same leg that he destroyed from Logan Knight, which Stormy's screams just tore at my heart. This was a hard match for me to watch because I know she's doing her job, but damn it, God bless. He was working on that left leg, working on that knee, because that's what Blade does. He's going to find your weakness and he's going to exploit it. He's going to exploit. He exploited the hell out of it. He put her on. Was trying to put Stormy away like he did Logan.
Yeah, I felt like he was trying to put her on the shelf right next to Logan there, and that's sad.
You think he's got a trophy shelf at his house?
Yeah.
Like of all the... Well, I think Blade actually lives in a cave. Because I would never sell him a house.
I think he lives in like a dungeon.
Probably. Katie Lynn's dungeon.
Yeah, but I don't think she can keep Blade in a cage. You'd have to...
I don't know. She slapped the shit out of him. I don't know.
I'm just saying he's too big for most cages. He's a big guy.
She's shaming him.
I'm not shaming him. They said that he had 300 pounds on Stormy.
Yeah.
Is that what dude said?
He's over 300 pounds. He's got over 300 pounds on her. Yeah.
Jeez.
And Stormy is 6 foot tall as well. He's 6'2" or 6'4". I can't remember what he's built, but he's every bit of like 400 and some odd pounds, I think is what they said. And she's 6 foot, and she's there was no Blade controlled that match. After he finally got Stormy's knee weakened, and then he just kept working on that knee. And
then eventually he hit her with the bloodbath, but he didn't go for the pin.
No, he sat there and did this little...
Well, that's not after the bloodbath. That was after the sidewalk slam. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So he did the sidewalk slam and didn't get the pin, and then did his little thing there. But I'm saying he did the bloodbath, and instead of going for the pin, he threw Stormy off and went and grabbed a chair. Two chairs. And at that point in time, Maverick and Jekyll came out to basically block anybody that was coming to help.
I don't know if they were doing that or if they were going to do just like they did to Logan and just help him.
That's true. But then who came out to help, which was probably the most surprising thing.
Yeah.
It was Bruiser and Hector playing the hero. Good job, Hector.
We like Hector as a hero.
Yeah, we do.
And Bruiser and Hector are a tag team again.
Yeah. So I mean, what did they do? Go right after the tag team champs.
I like a good redemption story.
Yeah.
So they came in and they protected Stormy from
getting... Well, they tried to because they got blocked, but he got her with that chair. He hit her like 3 times in the knee with that chair.
But at the same time, the Diamond Kings did not get in the ring and hurt her. So Hector and Bruiser did their job.
But yeah, Blade got himself disqualified. So
because he brought out the chairs.
Stormy won that match, but at what cost?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
she had to be helped out of the ring, but while they were in there beating him, we have a new guy that came, and I don't want to say he's new because apparently from what I understand and what he said when he got in the ring, his name was what? It was Jason Gorge. Was that it? Jason Gorge, yeah. Gore or Gorge.
I think it was Gore.
He got in and said that him and Blade had wrestled in Texas.
That's old school days.
Yeah, so that's one of it's Blade's past coming back to haunt him, apparently.
Yeah, and so they're gonna have a match in November.
Oh.
In Salina? On the 15th? Is that what they said?
I believe it's in I think it's here in Wichita. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
the 22nd.
I don't remember what he heard. I know they're gonna have a match.
They're gonna have a match, and it's gonna be a falls count. Anyway.
And he comes out and he says stuff like, "You did this to a woman." Something about like, how could you do that to a female or something? And I will say this to Mr. Gore.
I don't think he meant like the wrestling match. I think he meant like the whole chair thing.
Yeah.
That was going a little too far.
Well.
Because like I said, he didn't want to win that match apparently because he got himself disqualified. And
it wasn't about win. I don't think it was about the win.
He was out to destroy Stormy's leg.
Yeah, it wasn't about the win.
And
I don't know what Only Friends did to Seven Seal. I don't think they did shit other than had a good time.
Yeah.
And they just happened to be champs. But apparently, Seven Seal got it in their head that they had to be not just put down, they had to be destroyed. And so we'll see what the repercussions of that. I hope Stormy recovers.
Yes.
I hope she's not permanently injured. She didn't go to the hospital.
No.
But
no update on that.
No update on whether that's going to be a serious injury or not. But yeah, we got Blade versus Jason Gore. And
False count anywhere.
False count anywhere.
That's going to be crazy.
That's going to be all over the room.
No rules, no disqualifications. It's just straight up pin. It's this side of being a last man standing match. You know what I mean?
I don't know. He's not a big guy like Blade.
No,
but if he knows him well enough, it's not about being big. It's about knowing weaknesses. And Blade's got a bad shoulder and he's got some bad knees, and you can just work those the way Blade would do you. But if you know Blade that well, then that means Blade knows you that well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you better come prepared. But eat your Wheaties, which is an old school term. Nobody says that anymore. But eat your Wheaties.
Take your vitamins. Say your prayers.
Vitamins, say your prayers. And be ready.
Talk to the big man upstairs. You know, all that good stuff.
It was a great match. I felt bad for Stormy.
Okay, so we could disregard that because that's about the helm stuff there that we talked about earlier.
Yeah. So the next match, it was Drake, the Hot Dog Gallows, Pronto Pop King of the Midwest versus T2G.
Tommy Too Good.
Yeah. And Drake did come out and he had a big ass band-aid on his head from Salina because he got his head busted open. And he was by himself. We did not get to see
Mr. Chambers.
Mr. Will Chambers, the chocolate kaiju.
The chocolate kaiju.
But
you sound so disappointed.
I am.
You like you think it's dirty. Is that it? Like you're like trying not to say it.
No, don't. I think of him as Chili Willy. Stop it. Stop it. Don't say that. They're going to make fun of me so hard. It's not like that. You said that on film, you dick. Why?
Because I love you.
I know. So T2G he's great. He's a former member of the ACFC. And Austin got his butt kicked by Bob Evans, but won. But he did get some lessons. But T2G's been trying to gain traction as an independent, as a singles. And he's kind of having a little bit of struggles. He's no wins yet.
He is improving as a singles competitor, though.
He's got a couple of years. Like, he's still new, but they said, like, T2G has, like, 2 or 3 years. I can't remember how many he said, but Drake's got, like, 13 years. So he's the more senior one, and Drake does dastardly deeds. Drake is the king of dastardly deeds.
I said this, I was like, I made a comparison who Drake reminded me of, and, you know, again, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. He reminds me of Raven. Like, it's
you said that a couple months ago.
Just the way he comes at people, methodical, you know, just...
And everybody loves
like
Raven.
A surgeon picking you apart, you know, nice. It's nice.
Yeah. It was a great match. The body slams that they did take it out of the ring a little bit.
Yeah.
There was some head slamming going on.
Poor Tommy slipping all over water. So did Drake at one point. He got thrown out.
Yeah, but that was because Drake throws water every time I think he thinks he's Triple H.
Oh.
Kind of. Because he does the water spit thing.
Yeah. But he also flings it at you.
Yeah, fucking right in the head, dude.
But again, this time he kind of avoided us. I think he's...
I don't know. I don't think he avoided us. I think he just got more focused on another area. It's fine.
He walked right by us with a full bottle of water. He didn't. He had all the opportunity to dump it on us.
So he picked TUG apart. He really did. And Drake. Okay, so I don't remember what the move to build up to it was, but when Drake did, he goes up to the top rope and he did this moonsault.
The moonsault.
But Tommy moved out of the way. But that was a pretty fucking
Very
moon.
pretty, yes.
I don't remember seeing him do a moonsault before.
Well, they said he did it off the cage, which he did. He did it off the cage.
Yes,
He missed.
that big epic move. And
missed.
that's the one that Jordan was trying to record. Jordan from Calling All Cecils, and her battery, or no, she had no more storage in her phone. But it wasn't off the top of a cage, and we got a different, because he was coming more toward, like, this actual flip was this way.
He actually did it off the second row, but he got height, and he got just...
It was good.
It was a good moonsault. Like, if it would have hit, it might have been over for Tommy at that point.
You could have called that the prettiest moonsault, like us.
It was
Tiffany
gorgeous.
Strat.
It was a gorgeous moonsault.
It was very good, but it missed. And then you said you got it that he buckle bombed.
Yeah.
And
the buckle bomb. Yeah.
Yeah, the emo killer.
He did the
Why
finish
does the
match.
emo killer put everybody down? Tommy's not even an emo.
Well, to be fair,
That's his finisher.
it is a pile driver,
Yeah.
and we all know how vicious pile drivers are.
And so Drake takes the win. Did we anticipate it any other way? No, really. No, probably not.
Not really.
Because
Well, I said Tommy too good, but I thought it was going to be totally different. And
you know what though? Tommy needs to take all of that he learned, because that was a lesson.
And it wasn't disappointing. He did very well.
He
in that
did very
match.
well. But Tommy needs to take all of that and grow with it, because he got a good lesson.
I might even, if I could, if I was Tommy, I might even want to learn a thing or two from Drake. I'm
He's
just
got-
saying.
He's
Get a little bit of
go to the dojo.
Yeah, get a little bit of that killer instinct behind you, because that's what Drake's got.
Drake has
killer
got
instinct.
drive. He's got that killer instinct, and he's not afraid to go 1,000% and give it to you, and he will find your weakness and he will exploit it. He's good at it. And he's got
He's
that
got some
senior.
vicious moves in his repertoire.
I would not want to be hit by Drake. Drake's one of those I would never want to wrestle, ever. I've seen him put numerous people through tables. We saw him throw Paradox like he was a trash bag out of the ring in Salina. So Tommy brought it to him, but it just wasn't. He was just shy, and the emo killer did put him down. And so Drake
Killed all the emus. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
That was a very bad joke. Limu emu.
Emu killer.
That's such a dad joke to tell. God, you're an old man. You're telling dad jokes.
Well, I am a dad, so.
Yeah, exactly. I think they should just hand out
And
dad.
Gavin Bush laughs at all my jokes.
I think he thinks I'm funnier than you, but I didn't even make that joke. That one would get you the eye roll in the back of the car. Mom, do we have to listen to this? Yes, son, because he thinks he's funny. I apologize. So then Cam Lakota comes out. You go ahead and tell me.
Yeah, he came out and basically said that he was supposed to explain why they did what they did to Malik. He didn't explain that. He said, we don't deserve.
He said it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he said it doesn't matter. But he did say that if he's got to go through Only Friends, just basically everybody, the Seventh Seal, they're going to take the tag team way. The Native
Diamond
Combat.
Kings.
Yeah, Native Combat.
Native Combat, which is Billy the Kid and Neogenesis. So they're moving forward. And they're putting, basically, I think it's more of we're putting everybody on notice, we're coming for the titles.
Yeah.
And we don't care who has them.
I did dig his overalls, though.
Yeah, they had spiders all over.
Spiders all over him.
Yeah, but he had a bad attitude last night.
He did.
A bad attitude.
Not towards me, though. I had my Coda sign, and he was like, you're cool, fuck these people. That happens every time, so.
Yeah, but usually he has like a decent, cordial attitude. This time he just had a bad attitude.
Just a bad attitude.
And then I was trying
Call us
so
all
hard.
garbage and shit, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying so hard to hear, but I couldn't. So, that leads us to our final match. Our main event.
The best match I've ever seen in HCW.
I might say, and I've watched a lot of independent shows on YouTube that you can go watch. I think this is the best match I've ever seen. that I would actually liken it to the KO and Sami Zayn match.
I would say, people, like, they ask you what's your favorite WrestleMania match. A lot of people say Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Macho Man Randy Savage.
Whoa.
And
that's saying a lot.
Dude, I tell you what.
That's saying a lot.
This match, oh my God. Instant classic, first off.
Yeah, and I think everybody agrees.
Everybody agrees. At the end of it, we were on our feet clapping.
It stole the whole show.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, if we were to finally create our awards that we wanted to give at the end of the year,
this would be the match of the year right here.
This is it. Now, we knew Chance was going to give his all to keep his belt. Chance is the independent champion, was the independent champion. Kane Carter was coming for the independent champion. So we knew Kane was going to also give it all his. And those two are so well matched. And we said it
when we did the breakdown that we were hoping that it was going to be a clean-cut match all the way through.
Yeah, that's what you wanted.
No interference, no disqualification, no count out, nothing like that. Like, it was going to be a clean ending, and we got what we wanted, and it was such a beautiful thing. It was. It's hard to talk about this match without just
tearing up,
getting a little emotional because fucking hell.
Because we've been rolling with Chance for 2 years. Chance has held that belt for 2 years, and the hell he's been through to hold that belt. But to give us, if you're gonna lose it, this is the way to lose it.
I think if you would have told me when we first started coming to HCW, and the first time we saw King Carter when he turned his back on Dutch, and how hard we were like, fuck that guy.
Fuck Texas.
If you would have told me that at this point in time that I would have been a super King Carter fan, which I am. King Carter is a excellent wrestler. I mean, he makes moves look smooth and good,
but Chance is just as fucking good.
Just as good. And
like I said, if I was to pick a way for Chance to lose the belt, I would never want him to just hand it over.
Yeah.
And he sure as fuck wasn't handing shit over. You damn near had to kill him.
Yeah.
By the end of this, I was completely fucking wiped out. Completely there. I had nothing left. I didn't cry, but I was about to. Like, I was on the verge of tears because this match took everything. And you felt every hit, and you felt every move, and you felt the story. And it was great. So, good job to both of them.
And I heard praises from other wrestlers all night afterwards.
We heard praises from a lot of people.
Yeah,
people that we were sitting next to. People that are regulars.
Kevin Kelly on the commentary. Jeff on commentary.
Other wrestlers that are usually in the back that we got to have.
Wrestlers that don't even like these guys. It's...
Good fucking job.
Good match. Oh, my Lord. They were pulling off each other's moves. Like, at one point, you saw Chance get up and do the elbow.
Yeah.
All arrogantly. You saw Chance put Kane in the crossface. You saw, just all kinds of stuff. When they were popping each other in the mouth.
Chance came close a couple of times, putting Carter away.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. What was it? The insane elbow drop? Was that what you would call it? That big, huge elbow that I don't know what Chance calls it.
He went for it's. I really don't know.
I don't know what
Chance elbow drop. I know he calls the sweet Chance music.
I don't know what he calls his elbow drop, but it's like the insane elbow. It's almost like Kyrie Sands' insane elbow because he gets good air on it.
Yeah, it's really equivalent to Macho Man.
But Kane pulled that.
He did that move
did Chance's move, and then Chance did the crossface, which is one of Carter's moves because Carter had somebody tap. I can't remember who he got it. He had somebody tap out with it, but then Kane did the pile driver. And what is this for the win? Yeah,
he won with the pile driver.
So the 2-year streak of literally undefeated champ
comes to an end.
And we had to say new champ in the independent Heartland champion is Kane Carter.
And as proud as I am of Kane Carter for winning that belt, I got to be even more proud of Chance for, I felt like he walked away disappointed, but, or it felt like he left everybody down, but he did I don't think
nobody
he did.
down. Nobody.
Not one bit.
Not one person should ever be ashamed of that fight and the fight that he gave him, because he didn't just hand that belt over. He fought for that fucking belt.
Yeah.
Just unfortunately, Kane was the win.
better man.
He got the win. And we'll see what Kane does that, because Kane's not local. He's from Texas.
But he shows up when he needs to.
He does. We'll see what he does. Like what I'm saying, we'll see what he does with that belt, because Chance was a fighting champ, and he only missed, 2 shows in all those years?
I want to be honest with you. Hopefully we get to see a rematch.
A rubber match?
Yeah. Because...
Yeah, but I don't know.
It was everything a wrestling match should have been.
That was one of those matches that was so good they'll talk about it for years, and then when we do induction into Hall of Fame stories, that'll be the match that they talk about, and those two will be the ones inducting each other. Yeah. That was like that. That's kind of that perfection. But then Billy comes in, because Kane got the belt, and then Kane was checking with the ref. Are you sure you count 3? Are you sure? Kane gets the belt, and then Billy comes in just to shake his hand, and Kane, nope, and dipped out. And left Chance sitting by himself, because Billy got out of the ring, and Chance was sitting there by himself, and there was no rolling. His head was down, and he left. And he's probably beating himself up, but he has no reason to.
Not at all.
Absolutely
no reason to. Not
to.
after that match.
Yeah. So that was a fucking amazing show.
I would say Chance lost, but both men won, because Jesus.
If I was to make a tape to submit to companies to try to get in, so like WWE and TNA and all those, that's yours right there, bud. That's it.
Both of you.
I'm not even exaggerating. That's not a fan. That's literally the technical abilities that you both showed. Those are your tapes that you need to submit. I would automatically. That is the match. If I saw that match and I didn't know them, and if I saw that match saying I was a promoter,
who are these
I'd be
guys?
like, oh,
we need to book them right now.
Let's bring them on. Let's see what they got. Let's take them to the school down in Florida. Let's see what happens. I'm just saying, it was that fucking good.
Yeah.
I have literal physical goosebumps. I do. You can't see them, but Jay can. It was that fucking good.
Yeah, we know that Kane's doing big things. Because he's all over, yeah.
Chances too. We noticed that Chance went out to Chicago. Him and Ray went out to Chicago, and they do things with skill, and they do things around other places, and they're going places. But I'm just saying, damn. Yeah. I loved that whole show. It was an emotional roller coaster. It was a blessing. It was very special for us, because it's the first one that we got announced as sponsors.
Yeah, so we were the sponsors of that main event. The best match we seen, we were the sponsors of. Which
we didn't know.
Yeah, we
were going to be. I mean, we knew we were sponsoring, but we didn't know, the details. And so when they said, I was like, oh.
It gave us giddy goosebumps and butterflies,
like
and all
little
the
kids.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of like. Yes. And then of course we went to CJ's afterwards and congratulated all of them on a very job well done.
Yes.
And then me and Aaron were going to go to the strip club. Apparently.
Yeah.
He wanted to see titties. But not me and Jay and Aaron, just me and Aaron.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we'll make that happen or not. Because by then I'm like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I was ready. Jay was actually the one who was ready to go before I was, which is not how it usually goes. But we had a good time. We got to see Cargar. Unfortunately, he didn't wrestle this show, but we got to see him.
We actually got to have words with Mama Sutton.
Mama Sutton. Nice. We sat for a good long while at CJ's before everybody got there, because they were taking down the ring. So we went home, let the dogs out, fed them, and then we went to CJ's. And we sat there for more than an hour, me and Mama Sutton, had a in-depth conversation about love and hugs and wrestling and her son and her dogs, and such a wonderful woman. And she was telling me about her banana bites that she makes, which, by the way, for an older woman to make 12 dozen banana bites for wrestlers just because she can.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous. Y'all don't, if you want to save one
Or two.
yeah. There's some hungry bitches that love banana bread. Just anyway, it's very much like family.
Yeah.
And it was nice to sit and talk to her and listen to her talk about different things, and we are very lucky.
Yes.
And the reason we want you guys to go and check them out is because we want you to be that lucky. We're not any kind of special. There's nothing special about us.
We're just fans doing fan things,
and that's all we had to do.
That's all we had to do was be fans.
Consistent.
Yeah, consistent fans.
Consistent
but
fans.
Fans nonetheless.
But for some reason, they decided they wanted to become our friends.
Yeah.
And we love each and every single one of them. And so we're so excited to see what comes. The next show is November 15th in Salina. Mm-hmm. We will be there. We will be in our specific seats, which probably have our butts worn into the seat by now. Maybe our table will be standing by the end of the show. Maybe not. Usually
Never
not.
know.
But last time it stayed.
Yeah.
And then back at Osage on November 22nd, which is literally just before Thanksgiving or just after.
I think it's just before.
I don't remember.
Like
I haven't looked at the calendar because this year has gone way too fast.
So fast. We're on wrestling time now, though. Wrestling time.
Yeah. And then Nightlife's not going to be back till February.
Yeah.
Which they have. We'll talk about that another day.
They've been announcing who's on the card.
Yeah, like I said, we'll talk about that another.
So, yeah.
We'll talk about that whole adventure with Nightlife. We got set next to Chris. Calling All Cecil says they're back. Super excited about that. We got to see Jordan came back. We was very excited to see her. She was dressed up too. She was dressed as a Beanie Baby.
Yeah.
And Billy said she was the heart of Heartland Championship Wrestling. So it was, Austin was dressed as Simon. He had his hair. He told me not to.
Is that who he was?
Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to figure it out.
He told me not to
he
hug
had
him
the
because
Misfits shirt on and everything.
Yeah,
He
went all out, shoes and all.
I see it.
Like
Good
he had
job.
it up and down, and he sprayed his hair green. He's like, "Don't hug me, or you're gonna get green on your shirt."
Nice.
And I laughed. I thought it was great. Of all the characters, because they're physically similar.
Yeah.
So it made
Especially
sense.
since Jordan don't like 7CI. I'm surprised she let.
I'm surprised she didn't drag him by the back of the car.
Fine.
But Jordan can't drive, so fine, you can drive. What last thoughts? What do we got going on next other than these shows? Nothing.
The next show we got ICP.
Yeah, we got ICP on Tuesday. Billy's going to be there. Chris MF's going to be there. I don't know anybody else is going to be there. JCW we're going to go watch JCW. We're going to get a good spot.
We're going to have my buddy Kurt tag along with us.
Dutch. Dutch.
The other Dutch, not
Dutch McLean.
Dutch the wrestler.
This is the original Dutch.
This is
our original Dutch. We've known Dutch since fucking shit.
I was the best man in his wedding.
No, I've known Dutch.
And he's been divorced for like 20 years.
I've known Dutch since like 90.
Yeah, you've known him way longer than me.
Because I went to school with Dutch. I've known him almost my whole life. So since he started going to Hayesville School, so probably since junior high. Yeah. So I would say like 92, 93. Like I've known Dutch for a really long time. But then you came. What year did you move here?
I was 13 when I moved here.
So what year was that?
93. See, Kurt, he went to Hayesville schools. You probably just didn't go to the same school.
Yeah, but it would have been in junior high when we merged.
Yeah.
That I met him. That's what I'm saying. About 90, probably 92, 93. Something like that.
It was my 8th grade year, so whatever their 6th grade year was.
Yeah, but you're 2 years ahead of me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's about 92, 93 is when I would have known
Kurt's almost a year younger than me.
Then he's only a year older than me.
And I don't understand how he's in the same grade as me. That was crazy.
He's not all that smart.
Don't knock the poor guy.
I love the man.
I know.
I love him. He gives me just as much shit as I give him.
Yeah.
So Dutch is going to go. We have, count them, 12 bookshelves coming. Hopefully this week that we will have to put together to put the rest of this room back together. It's not back together, just together. If you can't see, but on the other side of this camera is just boxes boxes of stuff. And you can see like two things. No, you can't see nothing. You know, it's not going to look anything like this. It's going to be put together. But it is nice to be in this room. We may have to figure out lighting because I can't see anything but that.
Yeah.
And it's like burning into my soul. I feel like we need something up here. I don't know. We're going to got to do something.
We'll get one of those lights in the kitchen.
I'm going to start wearing sunglasses while we do the breakdowns because I don't want to stare at this thing. Like, I want you guys to see me, but I want to be able to see my way out of the room.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on this journey. Like, share, follow. Please share with your friends. If you're not following and you're watching, please start following. We love comments, questions. Asshole comments are okay too. Criticism's okay too. We get it. We're still we're still learning the technology, so you don't get the flashes of the fancy. This is not a fancy channel. Look,
maybe eventually will be when we learn, but as we're moving along.
When I am the producer, plus we work full-time jobs and I work quite a bit, it is not easy. But we are lucky to have some friends that do help us out when we need to. So this old broad is still learning and we will get there, and it's just a matter of time, and it's better to do something than to stand still and wait till you know how to do something. We're hands-on learning. Yay.
Yeah.
So, anything else?
Chocolate kaiju. Bye everybody.
Bye.